Chapter 9. A Girl with a Book. Life had changed very fast for Malala. When she was 11, she had spoken to local reporters about what was happening in the city of Mingora. On her 16th birthday, people everywhere had listened as she spoke at the United Nations. 3 months later, her best-selling book, I Am Malala, was published. Copies were sold all over the world. A shorter version for children was published the next year. On October 10, 2014, the Nobel Committee announced the winners of the Nobel Peace Prize. The prize is awarded to people who do something to make the world a better place. In 2014, Malala Yousafzai, age 17, of Pakistan, was chosen to share the Nobel Peace Prize. The other winner was Kailash Satyarthi, age 60, of India. The committee was honoring them for their struggle against the suppression of children and young people and for the right of all children to education. The Nobel Prize. Alfred Nobel was a Swedish chemist and inventor. He was born in 1833 and died in 1896. He wrote plays and poetry. He also invented dynamite and became very rich. In his will, he stated that most of his money would go to people who had helped to change the world in important ways. The Peace Prize was to be given to whoever had done the most to bring about peace. The Nobel Prizes are awarded each year for the greatest achievements in physics, chemistry, medicine, literature, economics, and peace. The prizes are presented on December 10th, the anniversary of Alfred Nobel's death. Malala was the youngest person ever to win a Nobel Prize. Her heroes, Martin Luther King Jr., Mother Teresa, and Nelson Mandela, had won the Nobel Peace Prize in years before her. Malala was in chemistry class in Birmingham when she heard that she had won the prize. It was 10:15 a.m. A teacher came into her classroom and told her. So what did Malala do? She stayed at school. She went to her physics and English classes. She decided it should be a normal day. But of course, it wasn't a normal day. Malala was happy to share the prize with Kailash Satyarthi. He was from India and had done much to stop children from being sold into slavery. There had been tension between India and Pakistan, Malala's homeland, in the past. Perhaps they could work together to try to create friendship between their countries. When she heard that they had won, Malala said, "One is from Pakistan, one is from India. One believes in Hinduism, one strongly believes in Islam. And it gives a message to people, of love between Pakistan and India and between different religions. And we both support each other. It does not matter what's the color of your skin, what language do you speak, what religion you believe in. It is that we should all consider each other as human beings." On December 10th, 2014, Malala and Kailash shared the stage at the Nobel Prize Award ceremony in Oslo, Norway. In her speech, Malala said, "This award is not just for me. It is for those forgotten children who want education. It is for those frightened children who want peace. It is for those voiceless children who want change. Kailash Satyarthi. Kailash Satyarthi was born in the city of Vidisha in the center of India. When he was a boy, he saw many children who could not go to school. Their families were very poor, and the children were forced to work. Some worked long hours in factories. Others were sent away to work in distant countries. Like Malala, Kailash loved school and couldn't imagine not being able to learn. He and a friend asked people to give away old books. In one day, they collected almost 2,000. They put them in a book bank for children, rich and poor, to borrow and read. When he grew up, Kailash devoted his life to rescuing young children who were being forced to work. He has saved many thousands of children. In 1998, he organized a march to call attention to children around the world who were being forced to work instead of going to school. More than 7 million people participated in 103 countries. Like all Nobel Prize winners, Malala received a gold medal and prize money. Her part of the money, more than $500,000, would go into the Malala Fund, which helps children all over the world receive an education. The Malala Fund raises money to build and repair schools. It makes sure that there are safe places where young girls who were forced to work or marry can learn and study. It helps girls speak up for their right to go to school. Now, Malala's name and face with her shy, beautiful smile are known around the world. She never planned on being famous. There was only one thing that Malala really wanted. It was something that most children take for granted. It was something worth fighting for, the right to go to school.